welcome or welcome back.
Yes, I'm Erin Bow.
And I'm Kenny Page.
And
we are Podymouth. A little bit something different today. We have some Reddit reads. Today we are reading from Would You Rather.
Ooh.
Decided to spice it up a little bit. I'm gonna...
That's me every time I'm like...
I hit the mic, so...
Oh.
Might count one.
Count one.
Alright, so Erin does not know the stories that I saved from Would You Rather, and she can't even peek at them because she doesn't have her
My tab tip is dead.
So, we are going to start out with the one. It is called, Would You Rather Tell the Truth for an Entire Year and Win $50 million, $1 million in debt if failed, or reject the offer and just keep living your life?
Tell the truth.
There are some rules here. Don't jump on it too fast. So you are offered $50 million if you can go 365 days without telling a single lie in person, online, in texts, anywhere. But if you mess up even once, you don't just lose the money, you'll be hit with a $1 million in debt instantly. Of course, you can just say no to the offer and keep living your life like normal. Here are the rules if you accept. It does not count as lying if you truly believe in what you say. Unintentional lying or honest lying won't be counted as lying.
That's honest lying. That sentence alone doesn't make sense. You can't honestly lie.
I'll see if
we'll have to Google.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google it. Keep reading. I'm listening.
What is an honest lie?
Wait.
If you lie by accident, you get 30 seconds to correct yourself. Number 1, no lying at all. Big lie, white lie, tiny fib, doesn't matter. If you say...
Did you not hear me say wait? I said wait, and you're like, ah, la, la, la. I was like... I'm gonna be stuffy for like 2 minutes.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't think I even caught it. I was just like...
You said wait. I thought you meant as in
no,
like,
wait, because I'm like, wait, as in hold, because I'm gonna blow and it's gonna be everywhere. Oh my god.
That's not what I thought you said wait for, but it's fine.
Anyways.
No lying at all. Big lie, white lie, tiny fib, doesn't matter. If you say something untrue, you fail. Number 2, you can't lie to avoid a question. But you can protect your privacy. If someone asks for a personal or sensitive info, like your password, income, relationship status, or anything you're uncomfortable sharing, you can say, I'm not comfortable answering that. What you can't do is lie to deflect. An example, I don't have a bank account when you do. You also get 1 no comment per day for anything non-personal. So you get like 1 freebie per day. 3, you cannot hide from the world. You still have to live your regular life. That means work, social stuff, conversations, at least 3 real interactions per day. Does this count as like your cat, your dog? Social life.
3 interactions. Yeah.
Excuse me.
I have 3 dogs. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
I mean, I have more than 3 streaks on Snapchat. Doesn't count.
No, that's not a real interaction. You're sending a picture of, like, the ceiling while you're on the shitter. That is not a real interaction.
Anyways, it can be in real life or online.
I claim that as fucking false.
If something happens to you and it makes you unable to have an interaction at all in a day, then it's fine as long as you have a valid reason for it. 4, there's a lot of freaking
cons.
Brother. Truth applies everywhere. Talking, texting, posting. If you say it, it better be real. No exaggeration, sarcasm to mislead, or clever wording to trick people. You're being monitored. Everything you say or type is tracked by a super accurate AI system plus random human checks. If you lie, they'll know. I'd like to send some people through this simulation. Kindness is...
Jesus.
Kindness is still allowed. You don't have to be rude. You can speak kindly, soften things, or say things with tact, but they still have to be honest. No loopholes or wordplay. Misleading on purpose, even without technically lying, still counts as failure. I don't know is fine if it's true. You don't have to know everything, just don't fake it. So, the truth for a year and win 50 million, slip up once and owe 1 million, or reject the offer and move on with life risk free. Would you take the deal? And if so, what what situation would be hardest for you to stay 100% honest in?
Yes.
I mean, I wouldn't be able to do this because I have small children.
You could.
The boogeyman's downstairs. I don't think I'll be able to use that. I wouldn't be able to use that one. I wouldn't be able to
manipulate them anymore.
I can't. Alright, listen, everyone. Me hiding in the kitchen, and whenever they ask me, what are you eating? And I'm sitting there scarfing down food as fast as I can because the moment that they see it in my hand, it's theirs. Nothing!
You're
gone. Dead.
shoveling.
I'd be 1 million in debt instantly. Every day. This person made a good point of at least 3 real interactions per day. I think OP doesn't understand how not everyone is super social. This would require me to significantly increase my number of interaction, especially when I don't work. The person said that it could be online. You're online and interacting right now. Just hop on Reddit, say something 3 times, and boom, be done. Period. Be sending my streaks out to everyone. Everybody's saying, I would slip up. This is a good point. The replying back to somebody, humans lie dozens of times per day. No chance I'd be able to do this for a year without slipping up. It would also cost me all of my relationships, which is not worth any money. Lying and not being 100% honest is an essential human social tool, and one that is woven into the fabric of our society. Having to be completely honest at all times will ruin your life. An example, when somebody asks how you've been, you say, been better, I don't need any help, thanks, weird stuff, don't ask, good, or I'm great, when inside you're like battling demons. Or you just had the worst shit of your life on the toilet earlier. It doesn't,
I tell you that.
I mean, yeah, but then that isn't, but that could...
Well, here's the thing. I don't talk to anybody else. I talk to the people that I do talk to.
Yeah.
I don't really have to worry about, like, is it called a white lie?
Little white lie.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's, I don't know, I...
My roadblock would just be, like, the kids. Or, like, whenever I'm out in public and somebody's like, hey, how you doing? I'll be like, I'm doing great, thanks. But I'm just wanting to get out of the store because my kids are ripping everything off the shelves. Because that's technically, like, I mean, that's just a general answer.
Yeah.
But then you would have to, every single time, like, go back on yourself. Because you have 30 seconds to correct yourself, essentially.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
I think it'd be worth a shot.
There you go. Just play the lottery afterward and try to redeem yourself. I have kids. Santa. Tooth Fairy. I'm They understand. I had a coworker many years ago who just started off one day about how she was going to stop lying about little things altogether to help teach her children about being honest. I said, so no Santa this year, huh? She was like, oh, I didn't think about that one. I work in customer service. There's no way I could take that deal. Somebody commented back, quit your job, bro. It's just $50 million. Somebody said, easy money. I always tell the truth. And somebody commented back, you're now $1 million in debt. I will be a very honest person. Well, looks like I'll be all by myself for a year. $50 million, totally. How's the food? It's the worst steak I've ever had. It's just, yeah, I would just move on with my life because with kids, it's a different story, I feel, because there's just so many things that you, especially the Santa thing. Santa and the Tooth Fairy, the Easter Bunny, like, no sarcasm, I could never.
But that's fun.
Yeah, but they're saying that you wouldn't even be able to use sarcasm.
Jarrett would be
2 seconds in.
Yeah. He'd be putting us in debt.
Yeah, we're just gonna... We'll pass on that one. What about you? Do you have kids? Do you have to lie to them saying that you're not eating a candy bar in 2 seconds in the kitchen? Would you rather get a free 1-month first class vacation to anywhere every year or get free dinner from whatever restaurant you want every day? This one's a no-brainer for me. Beings that
I feel like vacation would add up a lot quicker than dinner because
yeah, but it
vacation,
just says a free 1-month class vacation. Like, does that mean for a first class vacation? Does that mean like everything's paid for?
Yes.
Oh, wait. The vacation is paid for as well as you still receive your job's pay as if you had been working for that month. Period. The dinner can be from whatever restaurant free. If it isn't near you, it's magically delivered to you, wherever you are. No money hacks. Both options must be consumed by you and only you.
Yeah, no.
Vacation.
Goodbye. I will go by myself.
Everybody's saying like, oh, it's a no-brainer because you can eat wherever the you want for a whole month while you're on vacation because it's paid for. Yeah, everybody's saying like that's like a $40,000 win every month or for 1 month every year. No brainer. As a European, I get a month off anyway. I'd save a lot of money on food with the restaurant and have my holiday on top.
Okay, well, rub it in, but alright.
Obey. With the free food, I'd probably save more than enough money to travel. I don't need a first class vacation to see new places and have a good time. Good for you. I went on my first vacation for the first time in 4 years this past week. Thank you. It's fine. My honeymoon was like my first vacation in 12 years.
Both of our Tennessee trips
It was 13 years.
are the first vacations we've had since honeymoon. Except my honeymoon was in February, and yours was 4 years ago.
Must be nice.
Sorry, I can't not. Girl, I lose my damn mind.
Yeah,
Minimum 2 a year.
Yeah. I feel yeah, saving up money for it and everything. But I feel like it's very healthy for, like, your mental being, your
physical
relationship, being. Your physical, like, everything. Because let me tell you what, waking up, we did not take our children with us because we both needed, I'm a stay-at-home mom, and my husband had not had, like, he really doesn't take time off for himself. So I was like, okay, let's go on a vacation without the kids.
They're younger.
Before our oldest starts school, we said, like, we need a week to brief, and then we have all summer to do, like, so many things with them, especially with our oldest before he starts school. We have, like, so many things planned, like, science centers and zoos and, like, all of that. So I was like, I really kind of, like, would like a break. And I literally went to bed before, like, 10:30 was probably the latest without the one night that we had tornado warnings. I went to bed by 10:30 every single night and woke up by 7:30, 8 o'clock every single morning. Slept the whole night, didn't have alarms for my husband's work. I didn't have, like, waking up, like, the parental responsibilities. And it did change my mood, and I was able to actually, like, get up and function and everything. Whereas at home, I'm taking time to myself. As soon as the kids are in bed, I'm taking time to myself to watch TV, do crafts, plan videos, edit videos, play video games, like, time to myself. And then that eats up time, and then by the time that it's, like, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm like, I should probably go to bed.
Well, I don't care. Like, I understand that the kids are only little for so long. But, like, you deserve the time with him alone.
Yeah.
When you don't have stress, you don't have to worry about the kids. You don't have to worry about the dog. You don't have to worry about paying bills, this, that, other thing. You're just going out to eat. You're going to the gem shop or whatever. You're
I was
having
still
fun.
stressing, though. I was like...
Well, yeah, but, like...
because I'm like, the kids. Like, I honestly, like, the third day, I was like... Is it criminal to say that I miss the kids? Is it criminal to say, like, I'm worried about, like, the kids? Like, I'm worried about, like, if one of them get hurt or, like, it's just... I still had, like, the worries, but obviously that's, like, part of being a parent. So I'm like... But let me tell you, the lack of stress that I had... It was nice. And I feel like good on your mental... Like, I literally, there have been times where my mood... It's just... Because the kids feed off of me, I feed off the kids, and, like, so on and so forth. Like, a lot of parents would understand and could probably relate. So, yeah.
Except for some.
Yeah, it's fine, you know. This person's DoorDash every day. I don't have to cook. I mean, that would be a pro, but also if you go on vacation, you also don't have to cook if you can literally go out eating wherever the fuck you want.
First class.
But where would you go? I don't know.
Barbados. Those little
I wonder
huts.
if it would be like the same place every year, or if it could be a different place. If it could be a different.
If it says anywhere, I think it's anywhere.
I'll stay in the mountains. It's fine. I would like to go and explore some more, but I am very much so like just a mountain person. I just enjoy the mountains more than like beaches and like cruises and laid back scenery. Like, yeah, you can be laid back and whatever on cruises, but also I feel like cruises are very more upbeat and busy. Whereas like in the mountains, I can literally sit on a cabin on my balcony and watch the fucking woodpeckers above me now.
Fair enough.
A lot of people are literally saying the vacation for that one. This one's kind of funny. Would you rather? Which one would you rather transform into? You meet a mysterious wizard from Albania who...
What the f***
is that?
Oh
the wizard's
God.
coming out, apparently.
Albania's coming out your f***ing throat right now.
It's fine. Give me a second. I told you, my stomach was, like, rumbling. It was, like, coming out my throat. It's like, bitch, eat.
It was the flaccid popsicle that did you in.
Go get Taco Bell. Anyways.
Don't tempt me.
So anyways, you meet a mysterious wizard from Albania who forces you to permanently transform your body into one of three options. You cannot say no. In all scenarios, you keep your human mind and live a normal human lifespan. First option, you become a pigeon. You fully transform into a pigeon, but keep your human thoughts and memories. You cannot speak, but you can kind of write messages using your beak, though it is very slow and awkward and useless, of course.
All you see is a pigeon.
Unless you get good at it. You can still eat human food, and your close friends stay in your life because they witnessed your transformation. You fly like a normal bird, and your body functions like one too. Which doesn't mean I can just go shit on people's cars. Number 2, you get the body of a kangaroo. Go bop somebody.
I don't like any of these options.
You keep your human head, voice, and intelligence.
Keep your head.
You keep your human head, your voice, and your intelligence, but your entire body becomes that of a kangaroo, except you do not have a tail. What? And you keep your current human female/male genitals. You're
Damn,
2
that
meters.
kangaroo's
You're
bricked
2
up.
meters tall. You have your current skin tone and body hair, but kangaroo muscles and movement. You can talk normally, but your arms are short and clumsy. Movement might be hard due to missing tail balance.
I take the pigeon. What is that?
There's another option. Number 3. You get the body of a gorilla, but with the strength of an orangutan. You keep your human head, your voice, your intelligence, and can talk normally, but your body is that of a gorilla with your native skin tone under thick gorilla skin and your unusual body hair. Your genitals are now gorilla-sized, but your sperm, egg, depending on if you're male or female, is still human, so you can have children. Oh, yeah. For the guys...
gorilla. You see a big gorilla, and then the human head, and you're like, I want to that? Absolutely not.
And for the guys wondering, a gorilla's penis is about 3 to 4 centimeters long. Oh my god. Okay, anyways,
I choose the gorilla.
Oh my gosh. You're extremely strong, mobile, and capable of doing most human things with your hands, but you still walk on all fours like a real gorilla.
Hey, they can use their hands, though. I can still do my crafts.
I mean, they're pretty smart. I mean,
I can
they're
still crochet.
essentially humans. It's fine.
We still have your human head and human thoughts. I can crochet. We're good. We'll go to...
This comment. Oh my gosh. I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep this in here or not, but I'll read it. I'll read this anyway. I know you specified the size of a gorilla's penis, but you didn't say if it was a gorilla's penis-sized penis. You said it was a gorilla-sized penis. So now I'm imagining a gorilla me with a penis as big as me attached to my hips. Definitely going with number 3. Gorilla penis monster man. Oh my god. The as strong as an orangutan seems unnecessary. The OP said I never really thought about how crazy strong orangutans were. Sorry. LOL.
Hey, you can swing around from...
King Kong.
King Kong, this motherfucker.
Yeah. King Kong. Ourselves over to McDonald's.
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell.
Yeah, I'll take me a 5-layer burrito.
You made this too easy with the gorilla. When you just said pigeon, period. A pigeon did on everyone's cars. There it is. This will have to get cut out. Cut out. It would have to get cut out. I don't want to keep this part in there. Why? I want to be a pigeon. I'd take my poop revenge.
You don't need poop revenge. If you're a gorilla, you could fuck a bitch up.
Yeah. I mean, like the kangaroo, they said just tiny arms.
That's just not balanced.
Because a kangaroo, they can...
Oh, they're strong too.
They can beat the crap.
But then they're not balanced because they don't have a tail.
Bird, horrible. Kangaroo/human mix and gorilla. I think gorilla is the only good choice here. I would like to be able to fly, but I don't want to take a chance of getting attacked by other birds. I guess a gorilla. Bro, if I keep the lifespan, then the bird is the best option, and since my friends know, I'll just hang around and sometimes shit on their head. That is true, because the bird said that you have a human lifespan. But it didn't say for the other two. So I don't know how long gorillas and kangaroos live.
I thought gorillas live for a while.
We're going to read this one. It's not a funny one. We're going to take a little turn and calm down. It says, would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button on life? The options for the votes are pause button, rewind button, or neither because of the unmentioned consequences. Somebody says, but what are the unmentioned consequences?
Maybe it's a mystery you have to pick without knowing.
Somebody said rewind easily. I'd win the lottery once or twice and then use it to relive really good days a couple of extra times every now and then. A pause button doesn't really have much utility for me. I'd pick as long as I can still use tech and stuff because I really want to push people who dislike me for existing. If I can use the buttons an unlimited amount of times, I would get the shuffle button. That wasn't an option. Would you rather control electricity or be able to spawn spoons anywhere with no cooldown, no limit, and when I say anywhere, I mean anywhere.
Spoons?
Spoons. Just spoons.
I put a bag of jelly beans up my ass.
The The first comment. Spoons and all day long. It'll be like the Death Note, except you can't say how they die. It's always the same anyway.
Spooned to death. Hey, you could spawn a bunch of them and just sell spoons for a living.
Is there a limit to my electrokinesis? The OP said no. They said then electricity, no shot.
How do you manipulate it? Does it have a space of origin?
I don't know. OP says, however, what can you do with electricity that you can't with spoons? Somebody said Sith lightning. OP said, okay, but can you put electricity in somebody's nuts and take them and make them long nuts?
What?
What? Oh, okay. Somebody said, now I want you to explain to me in detail, mind you, how exactly a spoon can make somebody have the long way. Genuinely, I'm curious in your thought process.
The long way. What is
Somebody said, same way you get a giant ear hole, small spoons, slightly larger spoon, and so on. Johnny Long can be achieved. Oh,
what the poor Johnny Long. He's made it to the roster with Fat Ronnie.
Somebody's literally Fat Ronnie. Fat Ronnie's gonna show up right here. Beep, 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 beep. It's fine.
Fat
Ronnie.
Oh my god.
If only they knew the lore behind that. It's fine.
It's fine.
Somebody said, I'm picking electricity, and OP replied back and said, but spoons. They replied back, I'm a manipulate the electric charges between subatomic particles and materialize a spoon. And then somebody said, the OP replied back and said, or you could just materialize a spoon.
I think the OP's pro spoon.
Silver spoons, gold spoons. Yes. OP says, oh my, Spoon Man would be hilarious. People not choosing spoons have no imagination. It's so much better. Spoons. I'd start a company that sells spoons.
That's what I said.
71 people voted electricity and 57 voted spoons. The vote... Alright.
I think we got time for one more, and then we should...
It'd be helpful if I... Oh, there we go. So, actually, I do have one. I have one more. Perfect. This is from, obviously, Would You Rather? Would you rather be left on a cliffhanger or...
I burped. That's it.
Would you rather be left on a cliffhanger or... That's it.
I'm ready to eat my chicken.
This post is my 13th reason why. And on that note, that was a roller coaster. It's fine. We wanted to do something a little bit different. Obviously, we got different because now we got or spoons or just shoving spoons. Spoons in buttholes.
Do we want to talk about how the fact when I was a kid, this is not related, but kind of related?
I was going to say, we just talked about spoons and now we're going back to when I was a kid. Okay. Okay, Aaron. And we're cutting that out. It's fine. It's fine. All right, now that we're recollecting ourselves.
Speak for yourself, ma'am.
So that was our Would You Rather segment. I'm sure we will have plenty more because I'm sure there's probably by far way more wild ones out there. If you haven't already, subscribe and let us know in the comments what you would rather do or be or have. Leave your answers below. We're interested because this was interesting.
Yeah.
By far. That's... Like, comment, subscribe, share, follow us on our social medias, and we will catch you in the next one.
Bye.